What's the dumbest thing you've ever done because your brain was on autopilot?
Started a new job, got to my old workplace before I realized what I'd done.
I drove to work one morning, promptly forgot, and then took the bus home, leaving my car in the parking lot. I got up and took my 3 nighttime meds, 2 sleeping pills and a rather sedating neuromed, instead of my morning meds. I had an instant where I thought maybe I could go to work. But then wisdom prevailed and I called in sick.
Drove towards my job when my friend asked me to hang out.
Millennials, what is one thing that the rest of us just don't understand?
Every time you bash millennials for taking participation ribbons, remember who came up with that stupid fucking idea. Here is a clue, it wasn't us.
Most people don't know the age of millennials. To them, a millennial is someone that they hate and happens to be younger than them.
Why it is that most of the older generation, some millennials, can have something called a cell phone in their pocket and decide to never take a minute to fact check something that sounds suspicious. Labor jobs are not shameful and you can actually earn good money doing it. Trades are dying because we were told to go to college and then get a desk job because it's better than what mom or dad does now.
How to rotate a goddamn PDF.
What are some red flags of a bad friendship?
When they don't listen to what you have to say.
Continually feeling like you want to say something but should hold your tongue.
When they only talk about themselves and don't ask or take any interest in anything about you.
You see you got a private message from them and your gut reaction is to start getting nervous or anxious. What is it this time?
Being dismissive of all your interests and achievements. Meanwhile, everything they do, no matter how mundane, is amazing.
When they only ask you for things but never offer anything in return. They're just using you. When they embarrass you in front of your other friends and don't apologize later.
You have to break up with your boyfriend/girlfriend using a movie quote. Which one do you choose?
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Greater than I tell you what now between me and you. There is no me and you. Not no more. Marcellus Wallace, Pulp Fiction. Alright gang, let's split up. What we've got here is failure to communicate. Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Instead of your spirit animal, what is your spirit plant?
A cactus. I only need to be interacted with once a month. Aloe vera. Everyone close to me thinks I'm good at lots of things, but in reality I just sit there having no idea of what the fuck is happening.
Rhododendron. Requires very specific conditions, but even when those conditions are met, it is unlikely to thrive.
Dillweed.
Dandelions. I'm actually pretty useful, but everyone wants to kill me.
Bamboo. It's scrappy but elegant and every once in a while it does something really awesome.
Birch tree.
Which movie bad guy actually had a point?
Magneto.
The hyenas in Lion King. They just wanted some food. Mufasa just shunned them and they only followed Scar because of his lies.
Syndrome, person shrugging. When everybody is special, nobody is.
Guys of Reddit, what are some weird things that almost every girl does but they don't realize?
Most of the girls I've been with complain about feeling cold all the time, but when they are asleep it's like they go into oven self-clean mode and I need to scooch away.
moving your things, forgetting they moved your things, then telling you they didn't move your things.
Shower at near boiling level temperatures.
When it's picture time they all strike a very specific pose, usually it's subtle like a hand on the hip or a slight tilt of their head or something, but it's automatic and kinda funny to see happen in real time.
Try to pretend they didn't just fart. Making weird serial killer smiley faces when they are texting the person they love.
Ranting about a particular food being too salty or sweet or oily, but proceeds to eat it.
A YouTube bot is stealing AskReddit content without fact-checking. What new awesome fact did you just learn?
In Japan, instead of saying morning wood they say an obstruction to correct Buddhist practice, and I think that's beautiful.
People with Lithuanian, Latvian, and Estonian ancestry have a 1.03% higher chance to be born with a specific gene which causes shellfish allergies than the rest of the world.
Koalas can invert their digestive system to reprocess their poop into eucalyptus leaves, which they keep as food for later. Giraffes are just deer with giantism.
If you look through the declassified material from the CIA from 1943-1945, you'll see a suspicious amount of German scientists testing weapons and UFO sightings on the similar dates.
Strawberry jam is basically potatoes.
What's the adult version of still believing in Santa Claus?
Taking advertisements at face value. Like when a food says natural or organic and assume it's healthy or safe.
Believing that you're going to get a good job because you went to college.
Astrology/horoscopes.
That there's only one right person, soulmate for you. There's 7 billion people on this planet and there's probably thousands that you're compatible enough to have a long-lasting relationship with.
That you are going to retire from your MLM. That MLM products are good. That MLMs aren't just pyramid schemes.
Thinking your workplace is actively making an effort to protect your interests. You should be acting under the assumption that they are not, no matter how they act towards you.
Homeopathy.
NSFW, men of Reddit, what's the greatest realization you've had during post-nut clarity?
The older I get the more pre-nut clarity I feel before even doing anything skeptical.
I should really get my life together. Still working.
I gotta get out of this place.
Yeah, that was the last time.
This entire thread can be summed up in a range of 3 different things. 1. This woman is manipulating me. 2. I don't want this at all. 3. I am definitely in love. 4. Got him, this Waluigi hentai is fantastic.
That I was being manipulated through sex.
I really love this woman.